Hi, I'm Robert Dubwise Browne, and welcome to Song and a Story, where I play you a song and tell you a story. The story doesn't necessarily have to do with the song, sometimes it does. So, today's song is Love Has Found Its Way by Dennis Browne. I started my professional music career, you would say, in 1996 I was playing music before. I had a band in high school and all of that, and I was recording. I was in the studio I was in my early teens. But I'd say professionally because I started, traveling and playing music in '96. So my first trip abroad, my first fly out, was with the Crown Prince of Reggae, Dennis Browne. And first, let me say the song I just played was a Dennis Browne original song, Anyhow, so my first trip, my first fly out was with a band called Ruption Band. Right, I ended up in that band because my friend Troy Wilson was the drummer at the time, and we grew up together. He was in the band with me as a teen, our band crew, and he started working with this band because crew wasn't working much, and it is, you have to eat the food as a musician. Anywhere the food is, you have to find it. So he started working with this band, doing a lot of shows, and the band was doing some gigs with Dennis Browne, and they needed a guitarist. I think their guitarist had some issues and he left the band. So my brethren called me, try to say, yo, we need a guitarist here. Anyhow, cut to the chase. I ended up in this band that is, scheduled to do this thing with Dennis Browne in Guyana. So we rehearsed and everything. Dennis Browne didn't come to any of the rehearsals. And we rehearse, have the set good and everything, and fly out. I don't remember, it was maybe February of '96, March '96, and I saw Dennis Browne at the airport, I believe. Yeah, at the airport is where I met him. We went to Guyana, did the show, good vibes. If anybody who knows reggae music and have seen past videos of Sunsplash with Dennis Browne, the kind of singer, the kind of artist he is. So great show. The audience loved the vibe, and he was cool with the band and everything. We played the set down good and everything, and came home back, happy and good vibes and everything. A few months later, we were scheduled to do a series of shows now in the US. First time for me going to America. So we had 3 shows, I think we were supposed to do. One in Houston, one in Texas. Houston is in Texas. One in Houston, one in Dallas, and another in Miami. So we reached the airport in the morning. No Dennis Browne. So the manager said, yeah man, let us take the flight still so that at least he can be rebooked. So at least all of us make our flights, So we head out, fly through Miami, head to, while waiting on the flight to Houston, in Miami, he got a call or whatever. Dennis would have missed the flight to catch the show in Houston. So they said, okay, forget about the Houston show, go straight to Dallas. No problem, fine. The band, we all went to Dallas. Ending up in Dallas, I'm doing it in chunks because I can't remember everything clearly. So we get to Dallas, waiting and waiting to hear that the artists reach. Artists don't reach. So I think this was the day of the show now. I think we got in the day before the show. Waiting to hear what's going to happen. Oh, Dennis not coming, So we say, okay then, so what's going to happen? The manager was like, yeah, we'll go down to the club and see the vibes, and if anything, we just play. The band had a lead singer at the time, Robbie Forbes. He was a festival song winner in the 90s, I believe, in Jamaica. And So we went down to the venue. It was a club, and we watched the vibe, as they said. You know, the tickets weren't great, you know, so the club wasn't full, you know. Promoter was like, so what are you doing? What do you want to do? And whatever. And said, we are here already, let's play some music, man. So the band, Eruption Band, played for our singer. We just played the set that we had. I don't remember any of the songs we played. I think Johnny Be Good was one of them, because I remember learning that solo. Finished the show. Everybody say, yeah, good vibe. Thank you for playing, because, you know, the artist didn't come, whatever. And good vibes, you know. So the next gig following day, you know, was in Miami. So we flew to Miami, and we had some rehearsals because we had to back a few more artists. So we did some rehearsals, and closer to crunch time we hear that Dennis is just not coming. Excuse me, Dennis is just not coming for whatever reason. So then say, okay, fine, play for who is here, who you rehearse with, and that's that. So we did the gig. I don't even remember the type of event it was, but we did the gig. We played for a few artists that were there, and still no Dennis, still nothing. So I was about to stay over. I was going to stay over because I have family in Miami that I hadn't seen in years, you know. So it was my plan to stay over. So I, you know, booked my ticket to go home later than everybody else. So back at the hotel now, last day when everybody else is going home and I'm staying, the manager came. And so we say, yeah, so what's happening? Because the work done, we played in Houston, not Houston, we did the Dallas show, the band played, and we backed up a couple of artists in Miami. We say, ready now, yeah, food time, money time, what's going on? See him got congregate with, I don't remember who it was. Come back about, yes, no money no make, you know, cause you see Dennis never come and we don't get no money and thing, and you know, I have to split up this, you know. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I got $15 to do 2 shows. You know, and it just goes to show, as a young musician, you have to go through a lot. You know, you have to go through all of these things. I don't call it paying your dues. You know, that was part of me paying my dues. You know, fly around, do some shows, and never get paid really. You know, and it's my fault why the singer never turn up. People were still in the club. People were still at the other event. You know, but as I say, as young musicians, these are the things that happen now and then. So the moral of the story is, you will have to pay your dues as a young musician, and just do it until you reach a level where you say, no, this is it, enough is enough, I don't have to do this anymore, nobody is going to take advantage of me. You know, so build your value, you know, work on your craft, work on your skills, network, and just build your thing. So when people call you or people see you, they know the standard, and they know what to expect, and they know what you expect of them. Seeing, as for Mr. Browne, may his soul rest in peace where he is. I don't know why I didn't turn up, but is still one of Jamaica's finest singers. He is still regarded as one of Jamaica's finest. You know, he passed in 98, I believe, 1998. I don't remember why, but he passed in 1998, and it's a voice that is synonymous with Jamaican music and Jamaican culture. So I was privileged to have done that one show with him, you know, to experience the vibe with the great Dennis Browne. Dubs out.